What's going on, guys? Night Rainbow here with another reaction video. And I'm taking a look at something I was not expecting to see at all. After BronyCon 2019, it was my assumption that, with the last Scootertrix episode coming out, that would have been the last that we see of any Scootertrix, aside from maybe some shorts if Jack decided to do something like that, but I doubt he would have. But what he did come out with is some deleted scenes, which I am definitely looking forward to seeing how this is gonna, what kind of stuff he had planned for it and just decided to take out. I don't know if what these deleted scenes are for, if it's for the entire series or if it was only for like later episodes or what, but yeah, it's like 21 minutes long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. So let's go ahead, get started, and see what happens.
Hello, everyone. Jack Etchman here from Scootertrix Studios. I know it's been a while, and at last, we are releasing the Scootertrix the Abridged deleted scenes. So this video contains a whole slew of deleted scenes that come from all various episodes all across the series.
Okay, cool.
I hope you enjoy. We've got quite a few here.
Episode 6 of Scootertrix the Abridged had a ton of stuff taken out of it, including entire scenes. And originally, the character of Blank Flank was going to have a much bigger role in the episode. But his scenes were not as important as some other ones, and eventually a lot of them had to just be cut out. This particular scene would have taken place right after the scene where Blank Flank wants to go to TRIXIE to learn the ways of the Fourth.
Can I help you?
What?
Well, you're just standing there, staring at me.
Oh yeah, we do that sometimes.
Well, stop. It's freaking me out.
We wish to learn the ways of the Fourth.
I never thought about having an apprentice before. That might be kinda cool. Alright. First you must show TRIXIE your worth. Show TRIXIE what you can do.
Well, Snip's special talent is scissors.
Okay.
Yeah,
what can you do?
Oh, I can't do anything. You see my flank? It's blank.
Well, doesn't that just mean you haven't gotten your cutie mark yet?
Oh no, it's there. It just looks like nothing.
Okay, this was a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot.
Wow.
This next scene is also from episode 6, and is basically the first half of the final scene of the episode. It was a tough scene to cut out because it kind of sets up the TRIXIE's lightning joke later in the scene, but only the essential pieces of the story had to be put in the episode. I couldn't fit any more, so the whole first portion of the scene had to be taken out.
TRIXIE! TRIXIE!
The great and powerful TRIXIE thought that the great and powerful TRIXIE said the great and powerful TRIXIE. I can't do this anymore. What do you want?
That?
that.
Oh no, TRIXIE's dead! TRIXIE's dead!
TRIXIE's not dead.
TRIXIE! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive.
But how did you escape?
Magic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is there an URSA minor in the town?
We brought it here to prove our worth.
Well, vanquish it then.
We can't really do that.
Jeez.
Wow.
I guess TRIXIE will have to deal with this herself. Bam! Oh, did you see that? Bam! You can't take my lightning. Bam! Oh, what? Bam! Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Bam! Oh, TRIXIE defied the laws of physics again.
What the hell is going on? So now we're jumping right
wonderful.
to episode 10, and this scene was really hard to cut out. I really love this scene, and it's basically where Fluttershy actually discovers the biological weapon, the parasprites. But when it came down to the audio cut, I had to choose between this scene or the song to cut out. And seeing as I really wanted to experiment with the song, and I kind of devoted a lot of time to trying to make the song work, I went with the song and cut the scene out. I still wish it was part of the episode, though, as I still really enjoy this scene. It's okay. Oh, man, they're following me. Hi there, little creature. What you got in your hands there, man? It's not some biological weapon, is it? Oh my god. Just keep together, man.
Oh God, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Whoa, no! Back off! Or I'll crush you, man!
So this is in episode 11, and it's simply a joke line that was cut for time.
It's customizable. Yes! God, I get that it's customizable. Why aren't you wearing one? Because I don't freaking need one. Yeah, well, anyway, I looked at it and I thought...
This also takes place in episode 11, and it's a good
that probably
demonstration
would've
of just how much I cut out of episodes. There's just a little extra dialogue between Twilight and Spike that, in the end,
drawn it out a little too
wasn't
much.
quite necessary, and I had to cut it for time.
Yeesh, how do you feel? Terrible. It hurts. Thanks for doing this, though. Hey, no problem. What are roomies for? Yeah, I guess it just wasn't my day. Huh, yeah. Well, there's always tomorrow for my winter walk. I think the snow will be gone by then.
So these next two scenes take place in episode 14, and would have taken place right after Twilight and Spike's debate on the ponypox. But both scenes were cut for the same reasons. One, they were cut for time, and two, both were kind of redundant as they expressed the same thing. It's like, something's wrong with Rarity. That was basically what each scene did. And they didn't really add any new information or anything, and there was only really one joke. So ultimately, they were both unnecessary to the plot, and I had to cut them out.
Hey, Rarity? Hey, Twilight. Are you okay? I heard you canceled the fashion show.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not feeling it anymore.
Not feeling it? But you said you were really excited for it.
Well, not anymore. Do you need anything, Twilight? Well, if you'll excuse me, I would like to be left alone.
Okay. Okay, there is something going on with Rarity. She hasn't come out of her house for days. Maybe she's sick and is just trying to stay away from every pony. Maybe she has the pony pox. No, she doesn't have the pony pox. Even if she did, it wouldn't be too serious. Spike found the cure. But he did not! I swear to God, I'm gonna strangle that little freaking... Well, what is it then? I don't know. She's just been really depressed lately. Should we go, talk to her or something? Yeah, I say we all get together and see what's up.
So now we skip right to episode 18, and this first scene is really only a deleted line. It's just cut for time.
It definitely worked out better without those scenes.
Get no scopes! Get a hold of yourself! Okay, I'm cool. Good. Ha! Ha! Sorry. Okay, I'm okay. Right. So, I'll send in 4 Earth divisions.
So this was going to be the original ending joke to episode 18, but it was cut for 2 reasons. One, it was cut for, you guessed it, time, and I also felt that it was a bit too much for a Scootertrix episode.
Sentry's defeat on the East Coast was actually a feigned retreat. He led the changelings into a trap and massacred them. They're chasing their remnants back over the border right now. This puts us in a great position to counterattack.
Really? That's fantastic!
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Sentry! That damn stupid little mother...
Apple Bloom, are you swearing?
Applejack! No,
You are grounded, young lady!
Gah! Curse you, Flash Sentry!
So now we are at episode 20, and this is another great example of how much I cut out of episodes. And so this is the scene between Twilight and Rarity discussing the fashion show, and originally that scene was twice as long. I had to cut out a ton of stuff for time. So the biggest challenge was to cut out parts that weren't as important, and, it would still make sense. The conversation would still make sense, but this is the full scene.
Rarity?
Oh, hey, Twilight?
Hey, you doing okay? I heard about the fashion show.
Yeah, well, it happens. I'm over it.
So, what's wrong?
Oh, I don't know. I've been selling a lot of dresses lately, and I've been helping a lot of ponies, but I just feel empty.
Why do you think selling dresses helps ponies?
Well, because being able to change how you look allows you to change how you feel. A new dress or a hat, a new look can help ponies feel new. I just want ponies here to be happy.
Well, Rarity, maybe you feel empty because how ponies feel doesn't come from the outside. It comes from the inside.
I guess. So maybe you shouldn't be about helping ponies become something else, but helping them accept who they are. Starting with you. But I'm a changeling! I change! Who am I, really? You are a pony who sells dresses. Who sells them to try and make ponies feel better. You are the element of generosity.
God, this is why this is my favorite.
What we wear on the outside is an extension of who we are, but not the definition of who we are. I was so mean to Fluttershy. She's a
very
friend.
silly.
Go talk to her.
But also have like these
So
genuine
this is the
moments
final
like
scene
that.
of episode 20. And originally it was going to be completely different. Instead of Kyle and Leslie as the two changelings, we're going to have a lowly changeling spy and Queen Chrysalis herself. The scene was fully recorded and it was put into an audio cut, but I wasn't really happy with the result. It was just, there was no chemistry between the characters, and then there was just kind of plot things where it's like, well, why would Chrysalis be so far out here? It doesn't make that much sense. So eventually the changelings were recast to be more like better play off each other, and they were just kind of two normal changelings. And this scene is also kind of interesting because it features lines that were cut out in the end, and also it's kind of like a fully edited version of an earlier version of the script, basically.
I have come to give you my report, my queen.
Tell me, Captain, what kind of spy gets herself on the cover of Vogue magazine?
Well, to keep my cover, I ended up on the cover.
Chrysalis, huh?
Did I see you in a daring two-piece number, kissed with Midnight Blue and Jasmine?
That would be the full collection, my queen.
Idiot! Do you have any idea what I have had to go through for you? I had to put up with being consistently called a chicken for not jumping off of freaking cloud buildings. And then there was the voice I had to do.
Oh, hello. It takes so long to say an entire sentence.
Was all that for nothing? Did you learn anything about their generals?
Yes, oh great queen. The generals are a group of 3 children. I believe that 2 of them...
Wait.
What?
Their generals are... children?
Yes.
What?
I was told that it was to hide them from us.
But that's insane.
Brilliant?
No, just insane.
But shouldn't we at least look into it?
No. Celestia is stupid, but not that stupid. Maybe they were onto you from the start. Regardless,
this is a cool scene, but I'm glad
anyway, thanks to your modeling.
I'm glad you decided
to get out of
Chrysalis
it.
for
It
the
doesn't
very
matter
final episode.
anyway. Our spies have been far too careless. Seriously, I feel like I'm seeing twins and triplets out there.
I don't know. All the ponies kind of look the same to me.
Oh, really? Okay, like, right there. I can tell right now that's one of ours.
Hey, boss!
Shut up! Call them back. Now. We're leaving.
At once, my queen.
Hiring children as generals. I ask you.
So Royal Correspondence episode 11 actually had a variant script, and I'm not sure which one was written. I think this was probably written first, and then I sent it to some people to look it over, and then they didn't like it. I honestly don't, I can't remember the reasons why now. So I made the other version, which is what you see today. But this was the first draft, I guess you could say, of Royal Correspondence. And there's 2 little scenes here.
Royal Correspondence as
both
well.
were cut because, yeah, they were part of a different script, essentially. I go off and take over Liege, a city surrounded by multiple forts and thousands upon thousands of crystal imperials, single-hoofed, mind you, and you can't even successfully defend one town in the colonies?
It's not my fault. General Bell told me we couldn't spare any reinforcements. At least that's what I thought she said. I don't know, it's really hard to understand her half the time.
Hey, Princess Celestia?
Yes?
The Four Stevens going down to the sugar pub. You want anything?
Yes.
Celestia.
Hang on, Luna. Get me 2 banana cream donuts. Now, make it 100 dozen. I've been craving them for months.
Oh.
Wow.
He doesn't make those anymore?
What?
Yeah, discontinued.
Darn it! That's just great. I turn my back on the Empire for 1 second and this happens.
Oh, please.
First the colonies are wiped out, then they stop making the banana cream donuts at the sugar pub.
And the chocolate ice cream.
No. No! Luna! What did you do?
Really?
Luna.
What?
Luna!
What?
How could you let this happen?
I had nothing to do with the stupid donuts. And I did all I could for the colonies. I couldn't send land and troops,
that was
and
great.
the elements failed at the negotiations. What more do you want from me?
But Luna, what? For the love of me, if you wanted to negotiate, why didn't you just go and talk to the buffalo in their dreams?
And then I was all like, chill out.
Celestia.
Oh my god.
Mentor or menace?
That's the question. I don't know if I
these
saw
next
number
two
11
scenes
though.
come from Raiders of
but-
the Lost Arch Nemesis, and they're kind of unique because they were never actually recorded.
Oh, this one, yeah.
At least at the time. These never made it past the script writing phase. And so basically these two scenes would have taken place during the time when you have all the main six kind of in Equestria or in the human world, and they're all like in their own scenes talking over random stuff. And you would have had these two scenes with Twilight and Flash Sentry. Ultimately, I really wanted to explore this kind of idea with these two, but at the end of the day, these two scenes really didn't fit with the script anymore, and so they were just sort of phased out over time. Why are my legs so long? Whoa!
Whoa, careful.
Thanks.
Yeah, the legs are a bit freaky. I could get used to these hands, though. These are quite useful.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm Flash, by the way.
Twilight.
Twilight Sparkle?
Yeah? Do I know you?
What? Everyone knows who you are. You're one of the elements of harmony. You're famous.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess I didn't realize. I know! Mine's always like, nah, Twilight Sparkle, my arch nemesis. We meet again under the most unusual circumstances. It's just so bizarre.
Oh my god, that's literally what mine says.
Really?
Yeah, word for word.
That's crazy. Is there like a handbook or something? Is it like a how-to book?
There's gotta be a class somewhere. How to become an arch nemesis.
Oh, God.
Mine's a kid.
No.
Yep.
What?
Just this little 10-year-old girl.
How did that happen?
Just sitting there, minding my own business, and suddenly, this little kid walks over and says,
Ah, Flash Sentry, my arch nemesis. We meet for the first time under the most unusual circumstances, yes? Yes!
Oh, that's so weird. That's weird. What does she do to Arch?
Just calls me names.
You loofah!
Wow. That's pretty dumb.
It's alright. She's a smart kid. I'm sure she'll grow out of it.
Sir, we're ready for you now.
Ah, that's me. It was very nice to meet you, Twilight.
Yeah, no, it was nice to meet you, too.
We should talk again sometime.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
That's an interesting
Still
scene,
on
but
Raiders of
yeah,
the
we
Lost
did.
Arch Nemesis. These are just two
I can understand why
lines
that was cut.
were cut from the final product.
Whoa, wait a minute. Do you have, like, little pony houses and little pony clothes and stuff?
Yes?
That is adorable.
And I know how you get about this kind of stuff, but maybe it was... So we threw a lot of stuff into episode 23, and when it came time to edit, it was a couple minutes over the 10-minute mark, so I had to start cutting stuff out. So the following is just a large montage of all the stuff, of all the little lines and bits and jokes and stuff that were cut out of episode 23 to get it down to that 10-minute mark.
Cutie marks are based on our talent, and our talent is based on our name. The hell kind of talent is Smith?
Like a blacksmith, I guess?
Stupid parents. Should have called me Cure of Ponypox or something
my
useful.
God.
Now that would have gotten me somewhere.
Oh my god.
I was expecting her cutie mark to be a hammer or something. Who knew that stuff could be taken so literally?
Logistical duck fairing, you say?
Yeah. You know, I don't know what it is, but you guys kind of freak me out, man. It all began back in Cloudsdale, man. I was young, naive. I felt like I could take on the entire world. Man, I could take on the entire world. So I decided to go down and see the mainland for myself, man.
But seriously, though, everyone we ask about the letter tells us their backstory. Scootaloo, have you received a purple letter with a red stripe on it?
I used to be green.
See? That's what I'm saying. Is this some sort of sick joke?
Then one day, I was presenting my magic for an entrance exam, and there she was. Out of nowhere, it was like magic.
It probably was magic.
So everyone
most
they
likely
ask
it was.
about a purple letter with a red stripe is compelled to tell them their backstory?
Yes!
What?
Well, that or a dark secret involving fruit or something. I don't know.
Applejack, tell me, have you received a purple letter with a red stripe on it? She asked, expecting to hear a backstory.
It was. Sort of.
I am.
Sort of. Well, it's true. You're an element. Ask Celestia. Your mother thought she had been used and then would be tossed away, so she left to find a real purpose.
I must admit, General Builder is a weird name.
No. What's weird is that Celestia had been the one to suggest it.
So this is kind of a fun scene in episode 24 that would have taken place right after Twilight and Pinkie have their talk, you know, about how things are off, and they come back inside into this scene. Now, the reason the scene was cut is because it's kind of pointless. It doesn't advance the plot at all. It's just sort of a sketch. I still find it kind of funny. But ultimately, yeah, it was cut for time, and it was cut because there's just, it's pointless.
The name is interesting, though.
For the last time, Mulan is not a princess.
But she's always on those Disney princess posters.
I don't care. She's not a princess. Okay, she's not of royal blood, and she doesn't marry a prince. She is not a princess.
We are just breaking so many walls here.
Shang in the second movie.
Who is not a prince?
Oh.
What on earth are you guys talking about? We're trying to figure out, who would win in a battle royale between all the Disney princesses.
What?
What about Elsa, man? She's got snow powers. Elsa's a queen. She doesn't count.
Well, what about Belle, man?
She's book smart. Belle isn't a survivalist. I'm telling you, Moana would win, no question. Dude, Moana would get freaking destroyed by Pocahontas. What, Pocahontas? Yeah, think about it. She's older, more experienced, knows how to hunt, and she's really good at hiding. Like, the other princesses wouldn't even know what hit them. But Moana controls the ocean, Twilight. The ocean! She doesn't control the ocean. The ocean just helps her, kinda. You know, it wasn't really that clear what the ocean could or could not do in that movie.
Well, then what about Hercules? He's got a whole bunch of gods to help him out.
He's not a princess,
He's not
though.
a princess. Wait, guys! Merida from Brave!
And there you
Yeah,
have
man.
it. Those are the
Yeah,
deleted
fucking
scenes
Leia
from
Organa.
Scootertrix the Abridged. We did have a couple scenes that were written but never recorded in episode 26, but that could fill a whole video in and of itself.
God.
And you'll probably be hearing about those in our episode 26 commentary. So yeah, but hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice day.
I'm actually debating reacting to the commentary videos now, honestly. Oh man, those are they're definitely very interesting to see. Pretty much the majority of them, yeah, I can understand why they were cut. Like, yeah, a lot of them were kind of just, well, some of them were funny. There was a lot in there that just wasn't really doing anything story-wise, so definitely made sense that they got cut. And especially because of the time limit, you know, that was because when I saw this video came out, I was honestly surprised he was doing a deleted scene thing, because I figured a lot of Abridged series out there don't even have deleted scenes; they just throw them all in. But I kind of forgot that they were only doing like 10-minute episodes, so they probably did have a lot of stuff that they had to cut. So, and again, like I said, a lot of this was just reminded me of how cool this series is. Like, well, you know, usually these Abridged series are just for comedy, just laughs, but this probably, well, I wouldn't say that's the only one that has genuine moments. It's probably the only one that I've seen that has a wide range of emotions in this, outside of just being funny. Like, there's some depressing stuff, there's some stuff that, you know, kind of heartfelt type moments. I know, what was it? Friendship is for Adults. They had like, what was it about? Episode 4 or 5? I can't remember which one it was, where Applejack had like the iPod thing in her brain and she was getting ready to kill herself. So it got like super dark. And then Twilight came in there, convinced her not to do it. I was, you know, some shows series would do it, but this one took it to like kind of another level for me, and I really liked it. But I also need to get caught back up with the Royal Correspondence Day. I wasn't expecting to see that one in there. I mean, I know it's crossover technically, but I figured that was still kind of its own thing, and we wouldn't see anything about that in there. But I'm definitely need to get back into it because I know they continued on after 10. I can't remember if I saw 11 or not. I feel like I'm guessing since he had the lead scene in there. I'm guessing I probably reacted to it. I'll have to check after I stop recording, but I know I was trying to wait for Canterlot to come out their version. I think they did an audio only one. I was waiting for them to come out the full video, but I think Jack told me months ago to not even worry about that. It could be a very long time, if ever, before they do it, so I'll probably just have to deal with the audio only, and so I can continue on with it. But yeah, other than that, that was really cool to see. And like I said, I may go back through the whole series and just check out the commentary ones, kind of get a feel for that. Like I said, I don't know if I'll do reaction, if I'll just watch that on my own. I don't know how reacting to commentary video would be like, but maybe something I'll try out, see how it turns out. So that was Scootertrix the Abridged deleted scenes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy.
Subscribe.